In this video, I will show you how to send the brochure to your customers on their Gmail account automatically as soon as they submit your Google Forms. Okay, so here you can assume that I'm running some property business for which I have created an inquiry form, and as soon as the user makes an inquiry via this form, I want that my property brochure should be sent automatically on his Gmail account. Now, how I'm going to automate this process? So I'll have to build a connection in Gmail and Google Forms application, and I'm going to integrate these two with the Pabbly Connect. Well, it is an amazing integration and automation software, and I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so here you can see I am already logged in. You can also create your free account in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test this automation. Now, once you will reach to the dashboard, firstly you will have to click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and firstly provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I have pasted the name as, okay, this is the wrong thing. Let me provide the name. When user submit the Google Forms, then I want send a brochure on their email automatically. Okay, I am providing this particular name. You can provide any random name to your workflow, to your automation. Now I will click on create, and then you will notice two boxes in front of you. Okay, so these are actually trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. Okay, so whenever this happens, then automatically do this. Understand with an example also. Let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, then automatically send an email via Gmail application to your customers. So basically you will always have to select the applications in which you are building an automation. So according to our use case, whenever the form submission is made in this Google Forms application, then automatically send the brochure to your customers on Gmail application. So that is why here I will select a Gmail application. Alright, so I have selected both the application in the trigger and the action window. Okay, now the idea here is I'm going to connect these two applications one by one with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so firstly select the trigger event, that is new response received, and as soon as you will do that, you will notice that a webhook URL is provided via Pabbly Connect and few set of instructions as well. Okay, so firstly you will have to read all these instructions carefully and follow these instructions. Okay, so firstly you'll have to copy this webhook URL, and then you will have to open the spreadsheet which is associated with this specific Google form. Okay, so I want that whenever user is submitting this form, the property brochure should be sent. So that is why I am opening the spreadsheet of this form only. Okay, so before I tell you that how you can use that webhook URL in order to build a connection in this Google Forms and Pabbly Connect, firstly I am going to make a dummy submission by this particular form. Okay, so this is my form, inquiry for property. Fill this form to receive a property brochure on your email, and assume that I am a user and I am going to provide some dummy or some random details. Alright, so I have provided some dummy details. Now I am going to click on the submit button, and firstly these details will be added inside my spreadsheet. And now with the help of this spreadsheet only, I am going to build the connection in between my Google form and Pabbly Connect. How? Remember, Pabbly Connect has provided us a webhook URL. You'll have to copy this URL firstly, go back to your spreadsheet, click on extension, click on add-ons, click on get add-ons, and then search for the Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on here. Alright, so let me search for the same, that is Pabbly Connect webhooks. Okay, and you will notice that this add-on is already installed into my Gmail account. But whenever you are building the connection, the very first thing you'll have to do is to install this add-on. Okay, once you will install this add-on, you will find the same add-on here. Let me show you first the data. Okay, so this is the data, and click on extension, then you will find your add-on here, that is Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on. Click on initial setup, and here exactly we will paste the same webhook URL which we have received via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so I have pasted the same, asking for the trigger column. Okay, so firstly read the instructions. The trigger column will be your final data column, on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. Okay, so basically it is asking to provide a column name. Okay, so I'm going to provide this D column. Why? Because I want that whenever I fill the data up to D, or whenever the data is getting filled up to D column, this automation should trigger, or you can say that data should be sent to the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so here you can notice D was the last data entry column, so I have provided the same, and as soon as I have clicked on the send test button, the data has been sent successfully. And here you can notice it is saying that the date, the dummy user, the email address and the phone number, every detail has been sent to the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so I have closed it. Coming back to my Pabbly Connect dashboard, and here you can notice that the response is received already as soon as I have clicked on that send test button. Okay, so let me show you the details one by one. Okay, so here we have the trigger column, here we have the timestamp, here we have the spreadsheet name, that is inquiry for property. Okay, so this is my spreadsheet. Let me show you other details also. Okay, so here we have the phone number of the person, the name of the person and the email of the person. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that connection in between our spreadsheet, or you can say connection in between our Google form and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards, if you want that every time someone is submitting this form, the data should be sent automatically to Pabbly Connect, for that you will have to enable one very important settings. Okay, so click on extension, then again open your add-on, and here you will find an option of send on event. Okay, so make sure you enable this option, then only now onwards what will happen, every time the form submission is made, Pabbly Connect will capture those details automatically. Here you can notice that a tick mark has been added here, that means that this option is enabled. And let me tell you one more very important thing, whenever you are working with the Google Sheets or Google Forms, make sure either you work in the incognito window or multiple Gmail accounts at the same time should not be logged in. Okay, I repeat, either you should work into the incognito window or multiple Gmail accounts at the same time should not be logged in, otherwise you will get an authentication error. Okay, so coming back to Pabbly Connect, and since I have the data, I want that a brochure should be sent automatically on his Gmail account. Okay, so I have the email address, I have the name of the person, so how I'm going to send the brochure link? Okay, I have already selected the application as Gmail, and let me first to show you the link of the brochure which I would like to send to the people. Okay, so firstly I'm going to connect Gmail with the Pabbly Connect, just like we have built a connection in Google Forms and Pabbly Connect. Okay, so in action event I will select this send email. Well, I have a single action event only here. Click on connect, click on add new connection, and when you will click on this button, you will have to provide the access of your Gmail account. Okay, but I have already built this new connection so many times, so this time I will go with the existing connections only. You can also go with the existing connection if you have already built this connection in the first time. And here you can notice my Gmail account is connected with the Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking me several details like the recipient email address, the sender name, the CC, BCC and so on. Okay, so I'm going to provide the important details like the recipient email address. Now from where I'm going to provide the email address, remember we have just captured the email address of the form submitter. Okay, and don't worry, I don't even need to manually copy this detail and paste it here. I'm going to map this data, and mapping is very simple inside Pabbly Connect. Click on this field and you will find the same data, the above data here in the drop down. Click on that data and this is how the data will be mapped in this field. Okay, so what is this mapping? So whatever the details you will map here, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time, and whatever the details I will provide here manually, these details will remain same. Okay, so in order to execute this automation in real time, automatically you will have to map those values, and that is why mapping plays a major role inside this automation. Okay, in the sender name you can provide any random name, maybe your company name. Okay, so how about I write something like Pabbly Brochure Agency. Okay, I'm providing any random name as the sender name. Asking for the email subject line. Okay, so I want that the name of the customer should be added automatically along with some text. Okay, so firstly I'm going to map the name which was dummy user. Okay, so I have mapped it successfully. Here I would also like to write hello dummy user, and then I want a comma, and now I will write something like, here's your brochure. Okay, I will add something like this. I'm sorry for that. Okay, so I have provided the email subject line also, asking for the email content type. So of course it is going to be plain only, and finally here exactly I will provide the email content and my attachment and the name of my attachment. Okay, so what kind of email you would like to send? Well, I have already prepared a nice email, so how about I directly copy this email content and paste it here so that it will save my time. Okay, so this is my email, and firstly let me correct the formatting of this email. Hello customer name will appear here. So how I'm going to provide the customer name? As I have told you earlier, you will have to map the details. I'm sorry for that. Alright, so I was searching for the name of the person, which I have mapped successfully. Okay, this comma should be placed after the name. Okay, so let me do the same. Hello dummy user, thank you for submitting the form. You can find the property brochure with the attachment of this email. If you have any query, you can reply to this email or call us at this particular number. Thanks. And lastly I will write as property agency. Okay, and here exactly I am going to provide that brochure which I would like to send to all my customers who are submitting this form. Okay, so I just need to copy the link of my brochure and paste it here, and here I can also provide the file name. Okay, so how about I provide something like Pabbly property brochure. Okay, you can provide a name as per your choice. Alright, so I think I have provided all the important details. Now I am going to click on this button save and send test request, and you will notice that a new email will be received. Okay, so I have deleted that existing email so that I can show you everything from the scratch. Okay, clicking on this button save and send test request. Alright, so here you can see the response is received, and which is saying the email has been sent. Let me go back to my Gmail account and check for the email. And here you can notice that the email is arrived and it has the same subject line, that is hello dummy user, here's your brochure. Let me open that. Okay, it is the same email, that is hello dummy user, thank you for submitting the form. You can find the property brochure with the attachment of this email. If you have any query, you can reply to this email or call us at this number. Thanks property agency. And here you can notice that the property brochure has been attached automatically, and as a user I have received this email automatically along with an attachment. Okay, so this is how now onwards every time your user is going to submit your Google form, now you will be able to send the brochure, any kind of brochure of your company, of your agency on their Gmail account automatically. And in order to automate this process, you need to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once. After that, you can sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. And just in case if you want to access this automation, I will also attach the link of this automation into my description box. Okay, so simply click on this link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access this workflow, this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.